Joining me now on the phone is David Echavarria, a sophomore at FSU. He was attending class during the time of the shooting, I understand, David. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks for offering to answer a few questions. I know it's been a chaotic, traumatic day. Where were you when this happened? What did you hear and what happened afterwards?
Absolutely. No, I was in class, and let me tell you, we were actually doing a presentation, and it was like out of a movie, I would say. I mean, during the presentation, it was like an alert came up on the screen and said active shooting. I mean, the class, we went into shambles, but we kind of all calmed down immediately and ran to the corner of the rooms and tried to almost make it seem like the room was empty. Unfortunately, there's no lock on the inside of the door. So, we kind of just hoped and prayed that nothing serious would happen to us. But this was definitely a traumatic experience for me.
Oh, I have no doubt. We've spoken to some of your fellow classmates there at the school who have said, we see this on the news. We don't ever expect this to happen. I'm sure that was in your mind as well. But what's top of mind for you right now when you hear that, we know at least 6 people have been injured, 1 person killed?
I mean, for me, this is a tragedy. I mean, I've calmed down about it. I haven't even been home. I've just been pacing around almost just the campus. I'm right here at the student union, just kind of looking at where it all went down, still in shock. It's very difficult for me to tell my sister, who's supposed to be here next year, that things are going to be okay. But, with time and with due process, they will. Hopefully, we're able to fix up these parameters, these issues that we have within our school. And hopefully this will never happen to us again.
Yeah, David, I hear it in your voice. It's unfortunately, it's not just at your school, it's in the country. I have 2 kids on college campuses right now, and I can tell you as a parent, it's literally your worst fear. So what you're feeling right now, I know your parents and parents all across this country are feeling right now. Good, your sister will have you there to guide her and help protect her in sort of a way. I'm wondering, how do you feel like the university handled this today? I saw the alerts that were coming through. What kind of information were you getting from the school?
Truthfully speaking, I thought they handled it wonderfully. I mean, they were on scene pretty quickly. As soon as I got the alert, as soon as it happened, I heard, dozens of sirens, and I felt like they did what they had to do. This was just an unfortunate act that, unfortunately, this happened. I feel like there was a lot of news, a lot of rumors that weren't true that made it a little bit worse, but that came throughout the community itself. I would say that, within a community, we have to stay strong and stay together.
David, I know you are trying to wrap your head around this still, as you mentioned, and we obviously want to give you time to do that. I just have one last question for you. If you're a sophomore, you were in high school in this COVID era. You are,
Yes.
the generation lockdown, as it's been called, from school shooting drills as you were growing up, pretty much your entire life, to the lockdown during COVID, to now something like this happening in college. I know your thoughts immediately go to your younger sister, which is beautiful and empathetic. But how do you see the next several years going for you and your classmates at this school? How do you get back to normal at this point?
How do we get back to normal? I mean, that's a wonderful question, and I believe, almost similar to what I was saying before, it's about being strong and staying together. I mean, what's in the past is in the past, but what we got to do now is work on the future. And I believe that we have a very strong community here at Florida State University, and that we will be able to come back from this.
Well, David, thank you for taking the time. Wonderful young man. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad your friends are okay. I know you're trying to process this. Best of luck as you move forward there on campus.
Thank you. Thank you.